What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today is the day we get this BMW looking more like a car. And we're finally going to use these pieces that we bought long time ago and put them on the car. The bumper has a little bit of a blemish here. It's not the worst thing possible. You know, I did fix it from the back. And the bumper itself is not in the greatest condition. I think a lot of this is just dirt. So maybe once we clean it up, it'll look better, but anything will look better than how this car currently looks. So there's two things we got to do before we get started, and one of them is fixing this bracket and this one too. I hope you guys don't mind this terrible camera angle because I just realized that in the last video when I was doing donuts in that parking lot, when I picked up the camera, I left the tripod behind. Now I'm down a tripod and you guys are on the jack stick. First order of business is going to be straightening out this bracket here. All I have to do is just straighten it up this way because this will all fall into place. There's bolts, straight down here. There's one that comes up this way. There's one that goes down this way. And then there's this one over here. We're actually gonna have to fix this piece. I think the new headlight didn't bring this piece, unfortunately. Can't remember. Brother Curvis just got this on a whim. But I know that he 100% got me the piece that's supposed to go here. But this is missing clips everywhere. Let's go over to the workbench and see if we can fix this. This is where it was broken. It's gonna pay me to do this, but I'm gonna have to pull this off just so you guys can see. So this piece from the wreckage of the old headlight along with all these little pieces over here, no, not that, with these three little pieces is gonna be what we use to fix this bracket. Because like I said before, Brother Curvis did not get the bracket with it, and it's not his fault. He just went and picked up some parts for me. I didn't necessarily tell him what he needed. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use a soldering iron, and I have this little plastic weld kit right here, and we're gonna basically use these two tools to unite all these pieces. Realistically, this is the only one where we have to unite. After this one's in, these have like slots that they just go into. Took a couple more than just one tool, but look at that, nice and stout. Not the prettiest looking thing, but it's definitely did the job. So many things working against me. The headlight is on. Those bolts are on. That bolt's on. That bolt's on. That bolt's on here. The only thing is that, unfortunately, I forgot to plastic weld this piece here, so this one came apart. But I'd say the headlight's pretty stout for what it is. You guys can't really see it moving. It moves a little bit. Nothing compared to what it used to move. So now that the headlight's on, we're going to go on to the fender. So we got the car in the garage. I took advantage where the car was out to clean up the mess it made back there. I've never had this much oil and coolant in my garage ever, especially not on the floor. But we have it in. It looks pretty decent. The way it's lined up right now, it looks pretty good. However, I mean, Brother Curvis told me to replace the hood, but I decided I didn't want to. So I'm gonna run it like this. The only thing is that this fender is gonna have to go in a little bit to match the other fender. Also, the hood doesn't latch now. Not sure why. But what we want is the fender to match like this. It looks like maybe the headlight has to come out just a little bit this way. I don't know how that's gonna work. Maybe not, I don't know. We're just trying to get it to match this. I don't know, but I'm thinking that we put the bumper on right now just to see how it mock fits. And then we bring the other bumper in and start removing some of the stuff off of that bumper to put it onto this bumper right here. And just when you think you're getting somewhere, something always happens. So, two things happen. First thing, so I removed the other grills off the bumper, of the old bumper, and they're gray. So that's not that big of a deal, but this one does have a hole in it. So I figured this bumper came with this side. So I figured, let's just keep it in here since this one has a big hole. Only thing is that this one's black and the other ones are gray. So I was putting this one in, but I think I might just pull this out and spray paint this black and maybe give this one a fresh coat so all three of them match. But the biggest thing that happened is, so I know you guys saw me with the cutoff tool. Shout out cousin Andy for hooking this up. You guys saw me using that on the bumper, on the old bumper, and you were like, what is he doing with that? So I was cutting the fog light bracket off. Why was I cutting the fog light bracket off? Well, because the way that the fog light bracket goes on the bumper is like this. So basically the bumper has notches that go through the fog light bracket. This is all plastic, by the way. And then it looks like from factory they just, I guess, like heat it up so that way it stays in place like that. So I just cut them off the old bumper to take it off intact. The only problem is that somebody beat me to it on this bumper. And I'm pretty sure I probably can't go back and look at the pictures, but this bumper was complete. So I don't know why this guy went around and did all this if he was selling me the bumper for whatever price he told me. So I'm going to have to find a way to first remove these, but I'm going to have to find a way to make this bracket attached to this one. I figured this was all taking too long, so I worked off camera preparing the bumper for the install. I removed the grills and painted them. I then reassembled everything and put the bumper on for what I hope is the last time. Take two. I literally just recorded this whole clip and we made an interesting discovery, and I wasn't even recording the whole time. So I literally spoke for maybe like 5 minutes and the camera wasn't recording. And now I'm just going to redo it. And if my reaction isn't authentic, it's because it's not. If you look at the car now, the bumper's on. The fitment is pretty good on the bumper and fender. The hood is not so good. If we look here, we can see that there's a dent on the hood here. And you can see that it's actually lifted. It's buckled here, so it doesn't sit flush with the fender. And because of that, the hood is misaligned throughout the whole front of the car. And it's tight as here. But if you look over there, the gap gets bigger and bigger. Now let's go over on this side, and we see here the bumper fits fine because there's, this fender is untouched. The hood lines up good here, a little low. At this point in the build, I could buy a hood, and that would probably be the right thing to do if this was maybe like a more expensive flip or maybe something that I cared about. But being that I broke one of my biggest rules, which was not keep the car for longer than a month, this car, I think we're either month 2 or 3. I don't know. It's just been too long. It's only my second flip, and I went way too into it. It should have just been one thing or the other. It should have either been body work or mechanical. And then I decided to do body work and mechanical, and then mix it with the whole new manufacturer that I have zero experience with. So it was fun. We learned some. But moving forward, we're going to stick to either a crash car, a car that doesn't need any work, just for a good deal, or mechanical. Whichever the three yields the best result and the best car. Because like I said throughout this, I want to buy cars that I enjoy. And I'm glad I bought a 335, and I'm glad it's going to be sold. Next thing on the list would be to put these caps on the bumper. This cap here is for the headlight washer, which is actually a pretty cool feature. Pretty unnecessary, but it's a cool to have. And then this one here is for the tow hook hole right there. And so this actually is for this side, and this one is for down here. So I need this side, which was broken. So I went on Amazon, and they were selling paint matched headlight washer covers for like 30 bucks. So I was like, 30 bucks, they're paint matched. I don't have to, do anything else. I'll just buy them. It's cheap, whatever. Only problem is they didn't come paint matched. And this somehow may look white to you, but when you put it on the hood of the car, it is not white at all. It's gray. It's like a Nardo gray color. I don't know if this is just bare plastic or this is one of the paint colors they use, but it's the wrong color, and that's all I got now. As you guys can tell, I am at my wit's end with this car. I think it's just like this rabbit hole of just needing things left and right. And for $1,500, this is what you're probably going to find in the marketplace. Learn through me. Don't make the same mistakes I did. Maybe you're into BMWs and this seems like a regular, repair to you guys. But to me, it was a lot more in depth than it needed. There's a lot of intricacies and over engineering in these BMWs that they're cool when they work, but when they don't, it's just a nest of problems. With that being said, I'm not buying another BMW for some time, and we're gonna just put these caps on. The gray one's gonna have to go in. We'll put the white ones on, and that'll be that. Alright, I mean, at least the fitment's actually pretty good. The shape is right. Let's go do the other side. Okay, so we just realized this one is a little bit thicker than the other one, but we're just gonna let that rock. Now for the last thing. Looks good. These obviously didn't come off this bumper. I don't know if it's just me, but it almost looks like those are a little brighter. Maybe the bumper's a little dirty. When we get it back from Jerry, we'll clean it up. That one stands out like a sore thumb. So with the bumper now on the car is completely reassembled. We did all the mechanical repairs that we needed to do. We replaced the bumper and the fender. Paint match colors. Looks good. We're missing the reflectors. Those are in order. They'll come soon. And we just need to wash the car off, list it up, and sell it. So that'll all be in one video coming up soon. For the next video, we're going to buy our next flip. So until then, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next week for another video. Peace.